Hi, hello, I'm Chrissy, and welcome to the 11th McKween video of 2025. If you don't know what McKween is and want to know more about it, you can learn more by watching the McKween announcement video for 2025 to know what it is in depth. But for this video, all you need to know is we are focusing on the prompt board art challenge for McKween. Today, we will be doing prompt number 11, which is pie. Inspired by this prompt, I did 3 animated YCH drawings, which you can now commission on my Ko-fi and Toy House. I will be showing you exactly how I made them and showing off 3 characters of mine I drew. Also, this video is featuring 3 brand new characters I designed. You will be seeing their redesigns in future videos. For this month of October, I will be posting prompt videos, so please make sure to click the notifications to stay notified when the next prompt video comes out. Before we get into the video, if you're new to my McKween videos and are interested in seeing more of them and what they are about, I have a playlist below and in the iCard above you can go check out. Each video has all kinds of art for you to go see. If you want to see this drawing in a speed draw format without me talking, you can find that on my Xtras channel, and if you'd like to see the raw footage of my art with background music, you can find that on my Uncut channel. Also, I'm really trying to get monetized at some point, so sticking around for the whole length of the video helps my watch time, so stick around if you'd like to support me that way. Of course, you can always like, comment, and subscribe to support me as well. Since this is a prompt word challenge, you may draw along, so if you care to, tag along, grab a sketchbook or something to draw with, and we can draw together. Feel free to do so and send it in the Discord server linked below in the description. I would love to see any of your art. Now, with that little ramble out of the way, let's get into the actual art part of the video. I want to include a tiny little sketchbook segment. For the pie prompt, I wanted to keep my idea simple. Literally just drawing a character chomping down on a piece of pie. So this YCH will have 2 frames, one with an open mouth and one with a closed mouth. The slices of pie will be unique to each character. For each of these, I started with the sketch in my sketchbook. I kept with just a simple headshot because this is the first time I will be drawing these characters outside of their rough sheets, and I wanted the prompt to be the main focus, which is the pie. So these sketches will be our starting basis for each individual drawing. Alright, starting off with our first new character. She is a blue little alien girl. I have not given her a name yet, so if you have any suggestions, let me know. That'd be so appreciated. Moving into the first sketch, my digital sketch was fairly straightforward because my traditional sketch wasn't too off, and our alien girl's design isn't as complicated as most of my characters' designs, which made her features much easier to draw. I drew both the open mouth and closed mouth frames. I decided to add a cute little smear of food above her mouth in the second frame, which I do for all of them. I also tweaked and shifted some features like her alien antennas, hair curls, and her eyebrows to give them some movement in the second frame. Moving into the line art, it's always the longest process, but it is one of the most important. If you don't have a solid base, your art will not turn out correctly. The sketches help us make the base, and the line art solidifies it. It was pretty fun drawing all her rounded out features. She is quite a cute little character. I think her expression is my favorite. The crooked little confused face looking at the pie as if she has no idea what pie is so adorable. A confused little alien mess. I like the idea of her not knowing what pie is, and the fact the pie is really odd looking because of the details on it being based off her own design is goofy and fun and quirky, and I love it. On to the coloring. We have a color palette that is really different than my normal different cute and pink purple characters. She is completely blue with yellow hair. Kind of reminds me of Smurfette, if I'm honest. Like, that light yellow is like a dead-on color match to Smurfette's hair. The only thing I regret on this drawing was giving the circles on the pie line art. I meant to go in and change that to a lineless look, but forgot, and I'd rendered it and exported everything, so it's just staying that way because I can't be bothered to go back in and like re-render and export everything, which is fine. I'm not mad, you're mad. Here is the final pie animation for our little blue girl. Now let's jump into Lizzy's pie animation. With Lizzy, I started by flipping the sketchbook sketch because you should, and listen to me very carefully, always flip your art. Just do it. I know people always say, but Chrissy, it looks so ugly when it's flipped. I'm sorry, but I mean this in the nicest way. What do you think it looks the other way? Like, what do you think it being flipped changes? Because nothing of the lines are moving. It's the same drawing. I'm not saying if you don't flip your art, it's ugly. I'm saying by experience, when I don't flip my art, my eyes don't see certain mistakes that are right there in front of my face. Flipping it gives us almost a refresh of what the drawing actually looks like because your eyes had been trained to see it a certain way as you did the first sketch. My old art, I always look back and think, my art didn't look like that when I drew it. What happened? Why are the features so different? And that's because I didn't flip it to see my mistakes. While yes, one, I've grown as, an artist in skill level and I can see that, now I don't struggle as much with art blindness because I'm flipping and changing the perspective in which I'm viewing my art. I just kept myself blissfully unaware. So don't choose to be ignorant to a useful skill you can obtain so easily and level up your art and train your eyes into flipping your art and fixing features and details that may be crooked or off. Like, even sometimes my art's crooked and off. Now, flipping it doesn't always fix it, but it helps a lot, okay? So please, flip your art. It's helpful. That's Chrissy's art rant for the day. Now, onto the actual art on the screen. Lizzy is our most detailed character for today, and because of that, I wanted to make sure to take the extra time in making her look correct. I did my sketchbook sketch and did a digital sketch, and even did a second digital sketch. I flipped the sucker twice before ever jumping into the line art. It took a really long time, and this drawing took the longest time-wise, but it needed it the most. As I sketched, I did my best to place her features and details as best as I could to represent her. Moving into the line art, my very clear second sketch made line art a breeze. So it still took a while because duh, it's line art, but I would rather take the extra time in doing multiple sketches than jump into the line art and sit there for hours trying to get perfect line art, because you know what? When we jump into line art unprepared, a frustrated artist, and that leads into rage quitting. And if you've never had to rage quit an art piece, wow, I feel jealous of you, because that is probably one of the most upsetting feelings ever. It's probably compared to like rage quitting a video game where you just can't defeat that level. Luckily, because I am a prepared little artist, I made sure my sketches were up to my satisfaction before moving into the line art. I haven't mentioned her expression yet, and just look at her. I feel like that face fits her perfectly pretty well, like her personality, and just, she's a cute little goofball and I love her. Her braids and ribbons look so pretty in the drawing, and I love the transition between frame 1 to frame 2 on them. Just the smallest amount of movement, not too much. Onto the coloring, Lizzy's colors are pretty simple color scheme wise. She has a mix of orange and green colors. The only thing not simple about the colors is how many there are, but honestly, it just comes with her territory because of her duo color sides, but she is just somewhat of a complicated and detailed design anyway. I'm willing to put in all the effort and make sure to get all the colors placed correctly and to get her little triangle details down correctly. Thank God this is only 2 frames, because I would have gotten so tired of coloring more frames, and also thank God it's just a headshot. Oh my gosh, I would have hated to do a full body with this girl just yet. I'm not quite committed to doing that yet, but also, I guess I should mention, if anyone is curious, Lizzy is a wingless dragon. So, the more you know. Here is the final pie animation for Lizzy. Now, let's jump into Gemma's pie animation. Here is our last girl of the day. This is Gemma. Gemma is a zombie. We are getting quite the diverse cast for today. We started with an alien, then a dragon, and now a zombie. McKween is really introducing a crazy bunch of characters. I wish I would have planned on some male characters, but hey, maybe this will be the theme for next McKween. Force Chrissy to only drop prompts with male characters. Anyway, talking about the art on the screen, Gemma's traditional sketch was the cleanest in my opinion, so after flipping it and adjusting some small things in my digital sketch, getting everything down was easy. Honestly, by the time I got to Gemma's drawing, I needed to hurry my butt along and draw faster, so I'm glad hers wasn't too complicated for me to do, because time was sneaking up on me, and it was sneaking up on me fast. Moving into the line art, same song and dance. Those 3 diamond-shaped hair buns were probably the most annoying to line, just because they had some longer lines and I redid a few of them to try and make sure they didn't look wobbly. I'm not like a stickler for certain styles of line art. I think seeing very wobbly and crooked line art in a unique style is refreshing and less like the typical art, but for me and my digital art, I want to make sure it's especially crisp here because it makes animation easier, even if it is just 2 frames. Gemma's expression is definitely the most natural-like. This would be a normal reaction to pie. This would be my happy reaction. I love pie. Well, certain ones. Like, I'm kind of picky about pie. I really like lemon meringue pie. Lemon meringue pie is a good choice. I don't know. What's your favorite type of pie? Like a genuine question. What's your favorite type of pie? I feel like apple pie is pretty average as the favorite pie. Definitely not the crystal gem pie Gemma is eating. You need iron teeth to eat that. Onto the coloring. Gemma's colors are pretty generic Chrissy colors. Bubblegum pink, lime green, and amethyst purple, and what I call a softer teal color. Let me know what you guys think about her hair colors. I did just a pale, like slightly purple white for it, but I haven't decided yet if I want to keep it completely solid white to give some breathing room in her design, or if I want to add something to it. I don't know. Let me know what you think. That is the final prompt art for this McKween video. Please let me know what you think, or let me know what you think of the McKween videos in general. I enjoy making them. Which pie-themed animation is your favorite? Our little blue alien girl, who still needs a name, please give me name suggestions, Lizzy or Gemma. Let me know in the comments below which you prefer. If you're interested in purchasing one of these pie YCHs for you, all McKween and October YCHs and commissions are on sale as we speak during the whole month of October. So hop over to my Ko-fi, linked in the description, and scroll around through my commissions listing and see one you would like. Use the code McKween, all capital letters, at checkout, and you will get 15% off all commissions listed below. If you are a user of Toy House and want to commission me through it, just go to my Toy House art shop linked in the description and scroll around and peek around at all the commission options I have available for you. Once you find one you are interested in, just DM me what you want to commission and what character you would like drawn. If you have any questions related to McKween, my commissions, my Ko-fi, my Toy House, or my YouTube videos, just leave a comment in the comments below or DM me on Discord. My username is McKeanTwins, and you can join the Discord server linked below for more information. Like always, let me know what you think of today's video. That's all I have for today. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. If you have anything I could pray for, please let me know in the comments. I love you, God bless you, and have a wonderful day.